In this video, we're going to go through how CPP1 and CPP2 are combined to create your maximum CPP benefit. We're going to be going through visually how to calculate your CPP benefit, both CPP1 and CPP2, and we're going to be talking about how those two benefits get combined to create your maximum CPP benefit. Now, the Canada Pension Plan is an important part of every retirement plan in Canada. We want to have a really good understanding of how CPP1 and CPP2 work together to create your Canada Pension Plan benefit. Now, before we get into the detailed calculations, let's take a look at these two benefits and how they came about. So CPP1 was pre-2019. It required a 4.95% contribution of your earned income up to the year's maximum pensionable earnings, the YMPE. Now, starting in 2019, they started to enhance the CPP benefit. This CPP2 required an additional contribution of 1% of your earned income, and it also increased the YMPE to the year's additional maximum pensionable earnings. So not only did the contribution rate go up, but the amount of earned income that was covered by CPP also increased. Now, CPP2 is actually made up of two separate benefits. There's the first additional benefit, which rolled out between 2019 and 2023, and then there is the second additional benefit, which rolled out in 2024 and 2025. 2025 and beyond, we are earning full credits towards CPP2. Now, what was the goal with CPP enhancement with CPP2? It was to increase Canada Pension Plan payments by 50% in the future. So 50% more than what the base CPP benefit was providing. Now let's go through how these benefits are calculated so that you can get an understanding of how much you might be able to receive in the future. Let's start with the Canada Pension Plan 1, the base benefit. So the base benefit for CPP1 is aiming for a 25% income replacement. And that's based on the year's maximum pensionable earnings. And like other pension plans in Canada, the Canada Pension Plan is kind of based on the best 5 years, which always happens to be the last 5 years because the Canada Pension Plan, the YMPE, grows with wage inflation. So the average YMPE, the AYMPE, is right now $66,580. And if we take 25% of that, the income replacement percentage, that's how we get the maximum CPP1 base benefit of $16,645 per year. Now, you may not receive the maximum CPP1 benefit of $16,645 because it requires between 35 and 39 years of maximum contributions to Canada Pension Plan. To make a maximum contribution, you have to have earned income above the year's maximum pensionable earnings. Now, if you start CPP at age 60, you need 35 years of maximum credit, so 35 years of earned income above the year's maximum pensionable earnings. If you start CPP at age 65, you need 39 of these credits. Now, CPP2 is split up into two pieces. There's the first additional and the second additional. So let's take a look at CPP2, the first additional, to see how it's calculated. Now, when CPP2 first additional is fully rolled out, the maximum benefit is going to go up to $22,191. The aim of CPP2 first additional is to replace 33% of your earned income up to the year's maximum pensionable earnings. So like the base benefit, to calculate the maximum for the base benefit plus the first additional, we take the average YMPE for the last 5 years and we multiply it by the increased 33 1/3 replacement percentage. That gives us a maximum benefit when CPP2 first additional is fully rolled out. It's going to give us a maximum benefit of $22,191 per year. Now that means an increase of $5,546 versus the base benefit, CPP1. So CPP2 first additional is, when it's fully rolled out, is going to give you $5,546 more than the base CPP benefit. Now CPP2 first additional requires 40 credits, 40 years of contributions to the new CPP2 first additional benefit. And this benefit was rolled out starting in 2019, but we only earned partial credits for a few years. So starting in 2024 and beyond, we're getting full credits towards CPP2 first additional, but it's going to require 40 of those full credits to get this full $5,546. But even so, even if you're retiring in the next few years, the next 5 to 10 years, you will still get a portion of this CPP2 first additional benefit. And this is going to be an important piece of your retirement plan. Now let's go through the second piece of how Canada Pension Plan 2, CPP2, is calculated, and that is the second additional. So CPP2 second additional. Let's take a look at how that additional benefit is calculated. Now when fully rolled out, the CPP2 second additional benefit combined with the base benefit and the first additional is going to give us a total benefit of $25,277 at a maximum. And really the goal here is to increase the range of income that was covered by the Canada Pension Plan. So we had the year's maximum pensionable earnings, and now we have the year's additional maximum pensionable earnings, the YAMPE. That YAMPE is 14% higher than the year's maximum pensionable earnings. So the range of income that is now covered by CPP has increased. This increases the benefit that we're going to get from the Canada Pension Plan in the future. So the way that we calculate this is we take the average year's additional maximum pensionable earnings, which is around $75,840 at the moment, and we multiply it by the new income replacement percent of 33 1/3. That gets us the new maximum benefit once CPP2 is fully rolled out of $25,277 per year. So CPP2, the second additional benefit, it's going to give us an extra $3,000 per year. Now to get that additional $3,000 to get the full benefit of CPP2 second additional requires 40 years of maximum contributions. So that means 40 years of earned income above the year's additional maximum pensionable earnings. This only started rolling out in 2024, so 2024 we had a partial year, 2025 and beyond we have full credits, but you need to have earned income above the year's additional maximum pensionable earnings to be earning full credits towards this CPP2 second additional. Now let's take a look at today's CPP benefit to see how much the maximum is. So we're going to look at CPP1 and CPP2 and how they get combined to create the max CPP benefit. So at the moment, the base benefit, the maximum that we saw is $16,645. The maximum CPP2 benefit per year right now is $552, and that's because we haven't earned full credits towards CPP2 yet. We've just had some partial credits, some partial years, and remember we need 40 years for both CPP2 first additional and CPP2 second additional. We need 40 years for both of those to get the maximum benefit. So right now the most we could have, anybody could have, is $552. That gives us the maximum CPP benefit per year at the moment of $17,197. Now per month, that means $1,387 is the max base CPP benefit, CPP1. The maximum CPP2 benefit you can get right now is $46 per month. That gives us the current maximum of $1,433 per month. That's the current max CPP benefit that you could be eligible for. But this is expanding quite quickly. So every year beyond 2025, we're going to be earning full credits towards CPP2. So if you're 5 years from retirement, 10 years from retirement, you could get significantly more than this in the future when you start your CPP benefit. Now, is this all too complicated? It kind of is. When they added CPP2 or CPP enhancement, they really complicated the Canada Pension Plan calculations, but I'm going to show you a simpler way to figure out how much you're going to receive in the future. If you're using the advice platform to create your retirement plan, then the platform will do this calculation for you. So you're going to enter in all of your pensionable earnings as well as your future income assumptions, and it will create a very detailed estimate for both CPP1 and CPP2 and how those get combined into your annual CPP benefit in the future. It will also explore different start ages for you, so how much you might receive if you start at age 60, 65, or 70. And if you go to projections, the platform will not only calculate your CPP benefit, but it will automatically explore all of those different CPP start ages for us. So down here we can see it's exploring all of these different CPP start ages. And for example, we can see now that our current estate value is $1,709,000, but we can see here that starting CPP at age 70 for Jennifer increases that total estate value by almost $60,000 and increases our success rate. So if you want to figure out how much CPP benefit you're going to receive in the future, you can use the advice platform. And if you want to know when you should start your CPP benefit and the impact on your retirement plan, then you can use the AI strategies in the advice platform to explore that as well. I hope you're enjoying the video. I'd love it if you like and subscribe. That helps us share this type of content with more people in the future. The Canada Pension Plan is going to get quite a bit bigger in the future. If you're still a few years from retirement, or if you're in your early 20s, you're going to see a lot of additional CPP benefit versus somebody retiring today. This is an important part of your retirement plan, so it's important to have a good understanding of how much CPP you're going to get in the future. Thanks so much for watching, and we hope to see you at the next one.